Is there sound now, Ross?
Ross, is there sound?
I see the little bars going up and down, so there must be sound. Pat
says no sound.
Still no sound?
Any sound.
Hello.
Audio, 1, 2, 3. Check, baby, 1, 2. Okay. So right before we went on, the computer crashed. So I just scrambled to get everything back open. I had an error on YouTube that is now gone. So I think we're in good shape.
This is frozen over here. It's not usually frozen over here.
Hey, Facebook, is it working on your side? Anybody there?
It says 2. Oh, it's not frozen anymore. I refreshed, so it looks like it's going.
Okay, good. Whew. This is so sketchy. I've never had the computer crash just totally in 19 episodes. So number 20, a big crash.
And he hasn't even had a drink yet.
Hold on, let me turn this light behind me down a little.
Hi, Eric. Thank you for joining.
Well, you know, I was video editing before this pretty heavily, so I should have, next time I'll restart it just as a proactive measure.
Were you doing that after 2 o'clock? Hi, Rodney.
Was I doing what after 2 o'clock?
Editing?
I'm going to be editing every second I can. I have like 7 videos to
I need
edit.
you to have like a 2-hour space between work and doing the show so you can calm thyself.
So work is way more important than this show right now.
I realize that, but...
So I don't want to hear it.
You got to get up early then.
I was up really late working and I was...
Because you get all...
Well, when the computer crashes, sure.
Mm-hmm. Guess who gets to hear it?
Do we want to go here right now?
We do. So as I was saying before the volume was not there, we're making crafts today. And I'm telling you about it now before we go through the usual rigmarole because we're going to do it as we're talking. So we don't have like the overhead shot and all that. So we're just going to craft as we talk. So it might take a little while to do. We're going to make pine cone friends. Because Cory's going to need a friend real soon if he doesn't stop shooting down all my craft ideas.
He wants to do the same idea every single time.
Listen, we're on a quarantine.
Just a different form of the same idea.
There's only a certain amount of things you can do with paint and canvases and stuff.
Do you want to tell them what you wanted to do today?
I did. I wanted to do construction paper art. Like, take a canvas and, like, do a cool picture. We're working on quarantine supplies right now, so I'm not Michaels.
You want to see jumping jacks?
Cory?
Actually, I could probably use a few jumping jacks. But we did a paper craft already.
It's a different variation of the paper craft.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
We're having Stella's today.
Stella! So we're going to make pine cone friends because he says, I want to do something 3D. So we're going to do a pine cone craft.
As a suggestion.
What are we drinking today, everybody?
Oh, I want it so bad. Hurry.
See what I'm saying? Oh. It's not very cold.
It's real stressful to sit over there and talk, isn't it?
Huh?
Nothing. I'll let it go.
Good idea.
Computers are wonderful, but they frickin' suck when they crash a minute and a half before you're about to go on air.
This is what we did with the one that we did the other day. Pat's drinking. You're drinking water today, Pat?
Oh.
We are too. Stella.
Definitely no more hard alcohol after yesterday.
Not in a succession anyway. Tomorrow. Or Friday.
No.
Maybe we'll save that for Friday.
You got to ration it. Once a week. I'll enjoy a whiskey drink or a vodka drink.
Cider drink?
Or cider drink. I don't have any cider.
Rodney is having a beer. Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Cheers, Chris. What are you drinking? So I have this box.
That's a box of stuff.
Of stuff. You have a choice of a pine cone friend. You're either large pine cone
I gave you soft focus on this shot today.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. The
Yeah.
fuzzier I can be, the better. You can make a small pine cone friend or a large pine cone friend or some sort of variation.
Oh, this will be fun. Good idea, Derrol.
I am full of good ideas.
Should you have the gun plugged in and getting hot?
That's why we're starting it early.
Okay.
So we can do the craft. Listen, you're technical. I'm crafts, bitch. This guy right here.
Smoking too, huh? A little jealous of that.
Right? Your feed in 6 minutes behind. What?
Who, where?
Oh, my feed is 6 minutes behind for Eric. LA bandwidth, maybe.
6
rum and
minutes
Coke.
behind. I don't know. If you guys start to see things go wrong, tell us so I can try to fix them.
A large pine cone friend with a tumor. That could work too, Ross. Hi, Retta. We're making pine cone friends today. These pine cones right here actually came from Maine. My aunt mailed them to me. These two little ones right here. And then these two big ones.
Are they all small in Maine?
No, there are different varieties. This is one variety. These ones right here came from Claremont Mesa Boulevard. I had these in mind for a project. It's different than this. Have you seen the project where you like plant the pine cone and then little sprouts come up from the pine cone?
Yes, I have actually.
You may have noticed I did one of those outside actually. Nothing has sprouted yet, but
I didn't notice.
that's what I got these for. But they don't have any seeds in them because they're already open. So
do you still have all my Mammoth Lakes pine cones? Remember, I brought back a whole bunch from there.
Yeah, but those are in.
I did not actually.
That is the specimen species. It's not the crafting.
Okay, just checking. Just checking.
Oh, my mom texted me. What did mom say?
Derrol's mother's trying to sign on, so she said she had trouble finding us.
Hmm?
Oh, I thought your mom was chiming in.
She is chiming in about so I wasn't going to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it. There have been some positive tests that have come out in the community that my grandmother lives in. In Maine, and there has been one death specific. Of corona. I thought we couldn't say the C word.
Well, you're talking about it. I just want to be sure everyone thinks that.
So I'm super worried right now because of this. Now there has been a death. Now there are 3 more people testing positive. My grandmother so far is fine. However, I'm super freaking worried. So yeah, I would try not to talk about it because I don't want to, bring things to a fruition by talking about it out loud. But
well, maybe you can.
I'm worried about it right now.
Manifest some kind of help for her.
She's in a separate room, so. And Chris, yes, it is Chris right there. It's like a mile down the road from where he lives. So.
Wow. Crazy.
Definitely hitting much closer to home now, which is scary. One of the jars that I have, as a segue away from this, Cory. This is a craft that we could do. My friend Chanel did this.
Is it tape inside? What is
it? It's possible hair for your pine cone friend.
Oh, got it.
But no, this is a craft.
It's a cute little jar.
My friend Chanel did. She spray painted a little bunny and stuck it on there. So you guys could do something like that too. Various items. Can we share a gun, or do we need 2 separate guns? Because I brought this extension.
I think we need 2 separate guns.
Okay.
And if you see up in the corner, we have a live, well, it's semi-live. Live as of 3 o'clock today. Our fish tank.
Did you feed them to get them all come out? Oh yes, we have googly eyes too.
I did feed them at some point. You'll see them all kind of rush out.
Will you hold these 2 real quick while I get items out?
Hey, Facebook, peeps, is it doing okay over there? Is it all behind still? Where'd all the fish go?
Did somebody who asked if they were boy or girl pine cones? My feed is not able to. And move the mouse around. Are you past? Are you? Yeah,
It's not keeping up.
it's not moving.
We're having some difficulties today. Hi, Kaya.
Kaya.
Oh, thanks, Kaya. And you bought me this for Christmas. Thank you. It was nice and chilly today, so I got to wear it.
It is kind of cold right now.
It rained all night.
By the way, I found this $40 in my art bin today.
Nice.
Because I'm
Groceries.
So groceries.
Grocery money. I'm like, I'll just snag it. It's mine. Well, it's ours.
Hi, James.
Hey, James.
Pat's over on Facebook.
Oh, thanks, Mom. What a good techie over there.
So I saved the bottoms to the Pringles, so you can stick them on the Pringle lid or
Nice.
on a piece of
Oh, is that why
wood.
you were asking for those?
Yeah, I'm saving them for a future art project that I want to do.
Okay, I just threw one away.
I know, I've been
You've
collecting them back.
You've been trash diving, dumpster diving.
I got it with you. I'm always taking recyclables out of there and
Now
stuff.
look at this, Derrol. This is a craft. Good job.
I'm full of crafts.
I know.
I just want to spread them out a little bit,
Here, put it back.
There's scissors down here. There's like some ribbon, random metal parts.
Thanks, Ross. The fish are fun, huh? I've been wanting to do that for a while. I don't know why I didn't think that I could actually record it and put it up. I kept thinking I had to do it live and sacrifice one of our cameras.
I have 50 million convict cichlids right now.
Cheryl says, "Hey,
Hi,
Derrol
Cheryl.
Murphy. Can you make cute little Christmas trees?" Well, sure we could. What's that? I mean, I know what it is, but whose is it?
Do you recognize it as one of your shirts in the past?
That was one of my shirts?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that shirt.
You cut it off for
Are
something.
you sure it's my shirt?
Yeah. You cut it up
It
for
looks like
something.
it looks like a Christopher Robinson
No,
shirt.
it was a U. It was like a button-up thing.
I mean, I've been known to wear plaid, and I do like these colors.
In case you want to make your guy a shirt.
But it'll be my next my next scarf.
Oh my god. Oh, we have to put something underneath the glue guns because they're going to drip on the table.
Yes, and please let's try not to drip on the rug.
It's doing it right now. I need a thing.
A thing.
Ah, it's going to drip on my
Can
hand.
you use a board? I don't have a thing.
Oh, maybe I'll use a Pringle lid. We'll use a Pringle lid.
I might have something in here. I have saltines.
Saltines.
This is my office snack stash. I still have some Pringles left.
Which?
Hey, they're mine.
I did bring white paint in case you want to paint them white.
Okay.
Just keep in mind there's some pitch on them.
Oh, that's true. Thanks.
So, FYI.
Cool.
So we can do this while we're talking.
Look at all those fishies. Ashtrays.
Oh, yeah. Do ashtrays. We have the clay. Next time we could do clay.
Sorry if you guys just heard me burp under my breath there.
Did you burp too? I just burped right now too. I was trying to be all quiet.
It's the beer.
Oh my god.
So I'll go into my whole rigmarole here in a minute, but how's your morning? Sorry, we're having trouble with playing. I don't care. As long as Facebook can still see us, we don't need to see it.
Yeah. I mean, it was fine. It seems to be playing right here. It just keeps being weird, I think.
Okay.
It was all right. I didn't do anything. Sat around.
You've been really binging hard on that Orange is the New Black.
I have.
You've seen it all before, right? You're rewatching.
Mm-hmm.
You're laughing at it like you've seen it for the first time.
Well, it's funny, and I'm like, some of the stuff is great. Like when when Rosa runs over V, it's awesome.
Yeah, I watched, I think maybe, we probably already talked about this, a bit of the first season, but eh.
Cheryl, are you drinking with us? How about you, Kaya? Are you having a drink with us
What
today?
you drinking, Kaya?
James, are you drinking anything today?
It looks sunny out from the little sliver of
well, it keeps going black,
window I have left.
and then the sun keeps popping out from behind the clouds. We also didn't see the pink moon last night. Did you guys see the pink moon?
Totally bummed.
I've not looked for it for a while, but I didn't see it out there.
Saw a lot of pictures on Facebook.
True. I definitely did. I think Rhett tried to take a picture, and cloudy, but you could kind of see the pinkness through it.
Did you see Rhett's post? He caught some cool lights somehow coming down. It looked like spaceships or aliens.
I don't know.
And then I quoted the Ancient Aliens like tagline. Remember what it is?
No.
We are not alone.
Oh,
we
yeah.
have never been alone. Ginger ale. Derrol's jealous of you.
I
right
wish
now.
I had some ginger ale because Cory got Jameson and forgot.
Oh,
the
you're
ginger
painting,
ale.
Kaya. Your back door, the glass doors, the glass.
Oh, fun.
Frame doors. God, I can't speak. Ugh.
Do you remember those fish, Ross? There used to be only like 5 of them. I got a couple new ones, and then they had 75,000 babies.
Yeah,
so.
there's some lineage in that tank for sure.
And they're setting up for another round of babies too. Ugh. Painting the door might be easier if you're drinking, Kaya. More fun.
My sister doesn't drink a whole lot.
No?
No.
Oh.
I mean, not that I remember at least. She enjoys a drink for sure, but she doesn't drink a lot. Strawberry Kool-Aid.
That sounds good.
I haven't had Kool-Aid in forever. What's in your separation box?
Oh, that's my
Is that this box?
No, I think she means the above my head here.
Oh, it's fish.
It's one of my fish tanks. It's where I have all my convict cichlids. I probably have 150 in there right now. It's a 60-gallon tank.
Yeah, that's a very small
Portion.
sliver of the big tank. But if it gets tiring, let me know. I'll remove it. But I thought it would be fun to put it up there for a while.
They definitely half of the time the tank looks like it's just a tank full of rocks because they like to hide. But they came out for your video.
But there's a ton. There's your sister.
Yep.
So yeah, I went into my bedroom at like, what did I say? Like, I was gonna go to bed early, 9:30, so I can get up early, and then of course laid down and watched a few things on YouTube and could not sleep. Oh my gosh, my head was just spinning.
Oh no. Sorry.
It's okay.
Cheryl was asking what's in this box.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what she was talking about. Something here.
It's stamps and felt stars and googly eyes for our pine cone friends, which we need to start making because we're not gonna.
We'll go for it.
Get anywhere.
I've got a couple things I'm gonna do over here, and then I'll start.
Okay.
But I passed out at around 10:30, and then I got up at 11:45, maybe an hour.
I heard you up in there.
And then I just my mind was going. I've got so much in my head right now that I just can't deal with it all. So I got on Amazon and bought a couple things I need for this project. And did a bunch of research on stuff, and it was up till 3.
Sounds about right.
No, actually 4, because I remember I kind of drifted off and then woke back up, and the sun was coming up, and so yeah, I officially didn't leave the bedroom today until almost noon.
Until after.
No, it was 11:40, I think, when I got up and got out. But then I went to work, and then I came in and started working on a video. I have 6 video projects that I have to do by the 17th. I'm busy.
Yeah.
All right. Let me show a couple things here first before I dig into there. Did you want to show your stuff while you talk? Or maybe while you craft?
Well, yeah, we can show the there's like a little main meme that I put in there. Did you see it?
I didn't look at
the pink one. I just thought this was cute and it reminded me of home.
Cute.
Social distancing is a pisser.
Say it.
Stay wicked far apart. 6 feet. Social distancing is a pisser. Keep yourself and your neighbors safe.
Very cute.
Right?
Very Maine.
Yep.
That accent. You want to do anything else here, or are you good? Before you dig in there, it's up to you.
Yeah. No, you can do your little thing first, and then
Okay.
we'll do my segment in a minute.
Cool. I'm just going to talk about a couple of newsy things. Nothing too heavy or too crazy. I have to find. I'm learning how to use the news app on the iPad. It's kind of cool. So I thought this was super cool. Apparently, there is 2 hawks of different breeds that have fallen in love and had babies.
Aw.
Yes.
Where's
There's
this?
a black hawk and a red shoulder hawk.
This glue sucks.
It's in Sonoma County.
Hmm.
But then they had this cute little hybrid baby. And that's like kind of unheard of from the article. Yeah. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Interesting.
Forbidden Love.
You have to send me that link. I want to read that.
I will. I did read it. Honestly, it wasn't super interesting, but it was just kind of a fun story. And then, so
it's a better story than the crap we've had to deal with. That's for sure.
people out there who have older Apple TVs, HBO, if you have HBO and an Apple TV, they're removing their HBO Go and Now apps from 2nd and 3rd generation Apple TVs. So Kurt, you're one of them. I think if you don't watch HBO, it's not a big deal, but they're going to slowly get phased out here. They're actually putting out a new Apple TV, I think, in the next month or two. So just know that you're not going to be able to watch HBO on it anymore.
Uh-oh. Yes, gonna park the car in the yard, Ross says.
And then this, you know, got to throw a little bit of our current event in here.
Oh, dear.
In the Apple news, if you guys are Apple users, there's a map in here. It shows, look at that, Derrol. It shows cases in each state.
Oh, crap.
And of course, like, you know, the New England states are just crazy. I mean, that big one is New York.
That's crazy.
But just a quickie. Not going to go too much in depth with it.
All right, my first attempt at sticking this to this did not work. Try again.
All right. I'm going to craft a little bit here. Sorry if you guys hear a lot of noise from me moving the microphone. Also don't want it up in front of my face. Here, I'll put it right here.
Hey, if I can't cover my face with this microphone, you can't either.
All right, let's craft. What do we got here? There's a jar of balls.
Those came from the neighbors.
Nice.
Janine. Actually,
and there's actual
all of these
embroidery thread in here too. I'm just gonna lay them down.
Well, they might heat up and catch things on fire.
Our landlord has been very nice to us. We don't want to set our house on fire.
Yes. She was very understanding when we said we might have some problems in the near future.
But hopefully we won't have problems.
Fingers crossed for sure.
Oh, jeez. Oh, there's fun stuff in here.
There's fun stuff in all of this stuff.
I wish I could get this closer. There's beads and like fun little trinkets in here.
Doodads and whatnot.
Doodads and whatnots.
You know how I like jars, so I save jars.
There's like beads and stuff in this one.
Fun.
Get my face out of there. Get your face out.
Yeah,
of there.
you're gonna break the camera.
There we go. It's fun stuff. All right. So I'm going to take a small one. I'm not going to mount it though.
The only reason I was doing that was to make it easier to put stuff on, you know? You know?
Yeah, now? And I'm still, hey, everybody, I'm still not the box on the table. I sure already said that. I'm still wanting to do that video question project. So if you guys have any questions that you want to ask us on video, just hold your phone up and take a video, and I'll put it up here, and play your video and answer your question. In the description, we're trying to figure out what the best way to communicate these. I put a couple of ways that you could get them to us. I'll check it every day or a couple times a day, and just by 2:00, so we can get them edited and put them up. That would be great. It'll be fun. Here, we're tangled.
Uh-oh.
Will you grab that one real quick?
Have you guys been doing any crafts or anything to fill your days? Ross, have you been doing anything?
Yeah, Ross, what do you do all day? Are you working, or do you have special things going on?
I really want strawberry Kool-Aid now that Retta said that.
I know. I haven't had Kool-Aid in forever.
Yum. Is it just strawberry Kool-Aid, Retta?
This is dangerous.
These smell very hot.
They are very hot.
I know, but they're smoking a little.
These are all too big.
So I was going through my art stuff as I'm looking for stuff for us to do and organizing it. You gotta put an eye out.
Stella.
Wait, I was gonna say, isn't that his dog's name?
Yeah, that's his dog's name.
Cheers to Stella.
Adult coloring.
Oh, I was thinking about doing that too, but I thought you'd be like,
that'd be a fun one.
no, I don't want to do that.
I would color. That's different than painting.
You guys hear that? Coloring. I have 2 adult coloring books and one that's not an adult coloring book.
Are they the ones that I've...
Peroni?
Peroni only in the fridge. I don't know what Peroni is. What's Peroni? Am I missing something?
James has been watching Homeland. I've never seen that.
I watched a few episodes of the first season. It was good.
Oh, and yeah, James did paintings. I showed you the painting that James did with the flames. Remember, I showed you that picture the other day?
Oh, yeah.
That's James that's joining us right now.
Nice. I'm sure you guys have lots of crafts going on over there.
James actually knows Christopher Robinson. That's how I met James.
Oh, cool.
Cheryl is doing housekeeping. Would you like to come to our house and do some housekeeping?
Ours is actually holding up. I think we're doing good.
Well, that's because I go back and forth. Some days I'm like, I'm going to be so crafty. And then I'm like, no, I'm going to do chores. The Italian beer. Doing overtime.
Oh, nice, Ross. Ross said he's working overtime. He's working. So that's amazing.
That's good.
Good for you. I wish I'm starting to, but I wish I've been working more.
Kurt is going to be working too, or has continued to work. So that's been good.
Yeah, Kurt was one of the... Sorry, Kurt, if you're... I know he doesn't like us to talk too much about his life, but...
Sorry.
He works from home, and he was one of the only people in his office that worked from home. And now that everybody's working from home, he's kind of like a superstar.
Superstar!
Yes, have another cranberry vodka, please. And
I almost had another cranberry vodka today, but I didn't.
You didn't?
I didn't.
Here, I'm going to put the fishies back up. If I could find them. Where'd they go? They swam off.
We could do my segment.
Would you want to do that before I put fishies
I mean,
back
yeah,
up?
I think we should. So today's segment, everyone,
You're jumping the gun.
What? Oh, sorry. I bought this for $2, and I can sell it for $50. Unless I decide to keep it, which I probably will. I forgot I have graphics. So today's segment is preserved critters. Some of the preserved critters in my collection. We'll do this guy first, Cory. Yep. That is a ray that my friend Zach just brought me back from Mexico recently.
It's really freaky looking.
It is pretty freaky looking. He said he knew immediately it was for me.
You totally see a face.
Yep. I don't have any dried fish in my collection at all, so apparently that apparently those get caught all the time down there. So
That is so weird.
it is weird.
Hi.
You're creeping out the people.
Hi.
Oh my God. Any topics you want, Scott, that are family friendly, we will take. Scott is asking what topics.
Oh yeah, thanks, Scott. Anything. If you want to know something about Derrol, you want to know something about me, that's not gonna put us too much on the spot or embarrass us, but we're game. I am gonna screen them. So
it does have a face, Cheryl.
Anything you want.
Yep. This guy right here is a Luna moth that my sister Shanna sent me one year, many years ago. It's kind of faded over the years, but they're usually like really green.
It's beautiful,
right?
And I love I don't know what you call those.
Antennas.
Antenna?
Yep.
They're really decorative and pretty.
Show the spider next, if you can. I think it's 2 away. This guy right here is the exoskeleton or a shed of a tarantula. It's a red knee tarantula. If you zoom in real close, Cory, on this guy, those 2 little shiny things right there in the front are fangs. They shed everything when they shed. They pop their back and everything sheds.
That's so cool.
Isn't that
Little
weird?
trapdoor.
Can you imagine if we had to back up out of our bodies like that? It's kind of weird. And then the last thing is this little hummingbird setup that's in a little Tupperware. Actually, the next picture is closer and shows them better.
Oh, okay.
This has a funny story with it. So I had this idea for a long time. These 2 hummingbirds were found deceased, just as they are. I didn't do anything to them. And then the hummingbird nest itself was cut out of our tree by gardeners a couple houses ago. And when I was throwing the branches away, I saw it, so I kept that. You're actually not supposed to keep anything hummingbird related, but I wanted to do this little setup. So we went to Target and we're looking around and Cory and I are like walking and I'm talking about it and I'm holding it in my hand. And this lady is like,
randomly,
she hears me and she's like, "Oh, you're going to make a hummingbird feeder out of that?" And I laughed and I was like, no, actually I have these dead hummingbirds and a hummingbird nest and I'm going to do this little setup for them. And she just looked at us with the craziest face and she slapped Cory on the arm and she's like, "That is not what I was expecting." And she was like, so like weirded out, but like thought it was cool. Like
she hit me pretty hard too.
Cory's like, "What'd she hit me for?"
It's not my project. I'm just a bystander.
Oh, but it was the funniest thing ever.
It was pretty good.
And then switch to the next picture because you can see the hummingbirds a little bit better.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's them.
Super cute.
Unfortunately, they were found passed away just in that exact position. So that's how they went in my little container there.
There are laws around hummingbirds.
Yeah, it's not hummingbirds specifically. It's any songbirds. You can't have any, you can't trade them or anything. So in technicalities, I probably shouldn't have them, but I found them deceased. I didn't cut the nest out of the tree.
Didn't actually kill them.
Yeah.
They're naturally.
And they're going to live forever in this little setup at my house.
Until they take him to jail.
That might happen for this one during this quarantine. Ah, dang it. These leaves aren't the same color. I need the same color.
I'm not finding the appropriate nose for mine.
You got all kinds of things.
I know.
You got those.
It's either glitz and glam or clown noses.
Well,
he's sophisticated.
Is there? I was gonna say, is there like a specific nose that a pine cone is supposed to have?
All right, I'll go with the blue.
I know the leaf.
What is this?
What?
Scott sent something.
It's a GIF.
Do I just click on it?
Oh, it's.
Oh, cool. I can't talk. Did you take that, Scott? That's awesome.
Was that from last night?
That's beautiful. I wish I could show everybody. I don't know how to get it out of here. Derrol, you're the Facebooker. How do you do this? Oh, right here? Oh, shit. It took over everything. Here, hold on, Scott. I'll get it over here. But tell me if you did it first, so I'm not showing just something you thought was cool. Yeah, I don't know if I can actually do it over here.
Oh, Kaya says you can use a jelly bean.
Well, these are kind of jelly beans. I don't know if you can see this or not. They're like little puff noses. I like actually use all the jelly beans up. I like that idea. So
It's actually a pom-pom.
They don't have to play this game anymore.
You were playing the game today. You were eating a jelly bean.
I was not.
Huh?
When was I eating a jelly bean?
No, I said you are playing the game today. You are eating a jelly bean.
I am not.
Why is the green leaf that I need on the bottom?
I have the perfect nose.
See? What?
He's gonna be a Pinocchio.
You're gonna use a candle for his nose?
It's a birthday candle. Sorry, I'm trying not to set my stuff in front of my project.
I just need one green leaf and it's like stuck at the bottom. I need like this thing.
Okay, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get it.
What? Are you still trying to do the GIF?
Yeah, I'm
thing?
trying to put it up here.
The GIF thing?
iMac.
There we go. Oh, and the plant of the day is this spider plant that I have been growing in this little square plastic container for probably 5 years now. I was trying to go for eyebrows, but I don't think this works for eyebrows.
Okay. Well, it's on a big white background, but I think I got it.
Are you going to crash the system?
Probably. It's already crashed once today. Who cares? There, I got it. That's what Scott sent over. It's beautiful. From Facebook. I missed the moon. Okay, that wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. That was actually kind of easy.
And the system didn't crash.
Let's see here. We're all caught up with chatting. Who's got any questions for us?
Yeah, I guess people could just ask questions now and get the ball started.
I'm really into this video thing, though.
What's happening down there?
Get that camera out.
Thought Rhonda was barfing down there.
We have like sticks. Colored sticks. Be careful with putting everything in front of where you're working.
Why?
Because they can't see what you're doing.
Maybe I want to hide it until it's ready.
You can't hide from the people.
I want to do one of those reveals. Yeah, I have made puppets art. Actually, I was thinking about doing that today. I actually have marionettes that will be making an appearance on the show very, very soon.
Derrol, for a very long time, has wanted to do a show called Derrol's Marionette.
Derrol Murphy's Marionette Dance Party.
And we've talked about it a lot, and of course, never really done anything, but we are going to be doing it. So stay tuned. It's possibly going to be in front of a green screen, so we can take them to different locations without leaving the house.
Before, I never had the green screen thing in mind. I just saw the puppets. But now, since we have the green screen, it's going to be too much fun.
He's got a lot of them, too.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, I don't know. Do you know how to work a marionette?
Do I know how to work a marionette? Of course I do.
Just asking. I just want it to be a shit show.
I was a puppeteer in high school, right?
No,
I was
not.
I was. If you look up Kids on the Block, it is a puppet group that were all disabled, and I was the puppet that was in the wheelchair and had a big head helmet on.
I have to go find pictures.
His name was Mark Riley.
Show everybody.
There was a girl that was blind.
Microphone, sorry.
Does anybody remember this? Kids on the Block?
I remember Kids on the Block for sure, but I don't remember what it was.
It was a special ed puppet.
Huh.
And teaching kids how to like interact with kids that were different.
All right. Well, sorry I didn't take you seriously.
He was on the color guard. Who is he kidding? Jeremy! Jeremy Gruen. Hello.
Hey, Jeremy.
I loved your pug picture the other day. That was hilarious. Remember I showed you?
Yes.
He had the pug.
They have the cutest dogs.
I know. Norman.
I thought there were two.
There are.
Okay.
I think that was Norman on his shoulder.
All right. I'm doing a blue.
Is that his nose?
I don't know if I can get it to stick though. Oh, they can't see. It's kind of like what do you call that?
There aren't any videos, Ross, of the. I don't think they made videos back when I was in middle school.
Yes.
I think that was before.
He's ancient.
I do have a picture that came through.
It's true that you guys. I mean, we didn't have a ton of phones all over the place, and it was not as easy to make videos. Even cameras didn't really do video. I mean, they were film.
I got something that my friend Melissa sent me today of me right around the age that I was doing it. I just sent you the video whenever you get a moment.
Oh.
I mean, not video, a picture. This is me, I think, in like...
Oh my God.
That's me in like 7th or 8th grade, I think. Probably around the time I was doing that.
Hold on, let me get it over here. Wow. There's a little Derrol.
There's me in like 7th or 8th grade.
Who's cut out of this?
My friend Melissa cut herself out of it.
Look at that little face.
Guys,
Aww.
I was wearing all black and I was wearing white shoes. I don't know how that happened, how I was allowed out of the house with that outfit on, but I wore it to the dance.
It's cute. Hey, Art.
Oh, Art said Kids on the Block image above.
I saw it, but I don't see it.
I don't either.
I saw his comment. Well, you type in Derrol Murphy and you get a lot.
Oh my God!
You get a lot of stuff, but you don't get any Kids on the Block.
Yeah, if you guys type in Derrol Murphy right now, there's some crazy article that just came out about me.
Oh, you should talk about that.
I'm not really allowed to. I'm under contract.
No, you can talk about it. You can't sell it.
True. I did a story thinking it was just going to be in a tiny little British newspaper about my little sound hearing issue, and it ended up being all over the world. I mean, I was literally getting messages from everybody all over the world about this, and it was crazy. So yeah, if you guys Google my name,
well, let's tell them.
It's called misophonia. It's a sound related issue. There are certain sounds that trigger anger in you. Yeah, check it out. Cheryl remembers me then because I dated her daughter Allison shortly after that. I think I was a couple years after that, but I was probably about that big until I was a senior in high school. I grew like a foot my last year.
Derrol's so funny. If he had an intense conversation with somebody, he dated them.
No, I did. I had quite a few girlfriends in high school, I'll have you know.
You were very popular. You were very cute, so I'm sure you were. All right. It's coming along here, guys. I'll get a close up here in a minute. I have one more thing I want to do. You gotta dig down in these jaws.
Ja.
The chat has slowed to a slow roll here.
Did the kids in the thing pop up?
No, I didn't see it.
Kaya, I can't stand loud chewing. That's one of them for sure, Kaya. I cannot stand when people chew with their mouth open. Bags rustling like a paper bag.
Anything.
No, it's certain things like get that off there, right there. Clicking of pens. There's a lot of things.
It went away by itself.
Oh,
hopefully that's gonna.
Cory had a lot of girls too.
I had a few. Little did they know. Little did I know. Actually, I knew.
Yeah. I knew but denied it for a long time.
Don Topping. Becky somebody.
Becky somebody.
Becky somebody.
Becky somebody, I hope you're not watching right now.
I blocked a lot of my childhood out.
You had it a little rougher than I did in high school.
It was a horrible experience in high school. Talk about like probably one of the, well, I'm sure I wasn't the first by any means, but definitely one of the OG. What do you call somebody who's bullied? Somebody who's bullied.
Yeah,
horrible.
I was lucky in that aspect. I mean, when I came out, I did have some people that were kind of jerks to me, but right.
Well, I was spit on. I was jumped on the playground 3 or 4 times. So bad once that I got kicked in the nuts. And
language.
Nuts is not a bad word. All men have them. Most men have them. And then I was escorted off of the playground by one of my instructors who was very cool. And then one of the she was a secretary. That was her title at the time. She came up to me and she said, "Don't be so dramatic. It can't hurt that hard." And I thought, who are you? And Mr. Bueller was his name.
Mr. Bueller?
He laid into her. And I was very thankful for that. I'll never forget it. Yeah, school stuff.
I do have to say, as far as gay kids stories go, mine ended up pretty good.
Yeah, you had it
I was lucky in that aspect.
Good. Small town.
Lincoln wants us to sing a Disney duet? I don't think so.
Who?
Lincoln.
Oh my gosh, Lincoln. Hello.
Hi, Lincoln. Retta said, "Oh no."
Copyright.
Yes.
We can't. Sorry.
Right?
We would, but we can't.
James is having a Jack and Coke.
Nice. Here, that makes me think I need another drink of my beer.
Cheers.
Yeah, we need a good, YouTuber's got a thumbnail. Don't cross. You did it over your face.
What? Oh.
You got to make a thumbnail.
What? Oh. Punching bag. Yes, Art. For sure.
Chris was bullied. Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people were. And, thankfully today that it's become a thing.
Yeah. Sorry, Art.
What?
Art sometimes...
I'm looking and I'm trying to find it.
Got a little bit of my...
I'm thankful for it. Oh. I'm sure Art. Art, you've always...
I am super aware of everything all the time, so I try to remember that with people, that people don't think about sounds, and sometimes people make repetitive noise or chew with their mouth open or do stuff like that. So I try to remember that, but sometimes it gets the better of me.
Art on YouTube and Derrol used to work together. Just giving context here.
Oh, Cheryl's having Moscato and ginger ale.
Ooh, I do love a good Moscato. I have not had Moscato in a long time. Interesting mix, though. I'll have to try that. It's an interesting mix. My mom, you might like that. Sweet kind of wine, musky.
Lincoln is saying sad panda, but proud of you, Lincoln. He's been not smoking or drinking for quite a while now.
Congrats, Lincoln. And good to see you on here. I haven't heard your name in forever. All right, I'm almost done. I'm almost ready to show.
What do you mean almost done?
You better get on it.
I know. Jeez.
I don't think he's gonna stand up the way I think he is. Well, though.
That's why I've used these little mounting things.
I'm sorry,
yours
we
is
don't
very
have
interesting.
Sorry, we don't have a close-up camera today, everybody. We kind of the crafts came around a little late in the game. And
Hey,
I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying I was working on stuff too. So
I don't know what to do about his mouth. Oh wait, maybe I can make a little mouth.
put a cork in it.
Put a cork in it.
I need your gun. I'm out of glue.
Let's glue it here.
Ooh.
I told you, it's smoking.
Gag me. Gag me. Gag me with a glue stick.
Art just did a little paint job in his place. Painted his hallway.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Where are you living, Art?
I still have never been there. Looks fun, though.
Oh, I just got glue all over my finger. Clay for lips? Do we have clay for lips?
We have clay in the other room. Oh, are you getting fancy with your legs there?
I'm going all out.
I guess you are.
Hold on, I have to give it the test here. If it stands, it's done. Oh, I guess I do need lips, huh, Kaya?
Did you give him no mouth?
Oh, it's too back heavy.
Just like its creator.
I don't have a big butt.
8,500
Oh, I weighed myself today. Does anybody want to know? Does anybody care?
pounds.
I'm sure nobody cares. But I have one of these scales that has an app, and then you can actually... God, I don't even know why I'm showing anybody this. I'm so sorry. But, you know, gotta have content. So I was 175 pounds today, and then my average, I've been pretty good, actually. This is not every time I weighed myself, but every time I weighed myself and had it on the app. So I fluctuate just a couple pounds. Of course, you don't see when I was at like
197.
186.
Is this link up to the one that we have in the bathroom?
Yeah. I know I've told you about it before, but
I guess my phone isn't
you're
linked up
probably
to
watching
it right
TV or something and didn't want to hear my voice.
Probably.
It's amazing.
Yeah. He always comes in at like the apex of every show, like when they're giving all the details about how the case is coming together. He comes in and he's like, "Oh, I gotta tell you what."
Dana.
What?
Wow, Mom. Sorry.
Oh, Dana. One of your many.
Wow. Have not thought of her in forever. Oh, she was awesome. She was a wild one.
Wild child.
Oh, Dana.
I'm not ready to show mine yet, so we're still good.
I'm not. I need lips, like my sister said, but I just can't think of what I'm gonna do as lips.
Lips.
Lips. I need some. Oh, I just found my lips.
Do you have a black marker in here somewhere?
Can I cut a heart?
Huh? Yeah.
Sorry if I just yelled in the microphone. What do I have? What do we need?
Do you have a black marker?
No. I have pens, but I don't have a marker. You steal all my Sharpies all the time. Do you have scissors?
Hmm?
Do you have scissors?
Yes, scissors are right here.
Wa-ching!
Did you say you don't have a Sharpie?
I do not.
Oh dear.
You take all my Sharpies.
There's like 3 Sharpies out in the other room, but we're barricaded here right now.
Oh, what terrible lips I just made.
Those are terrible lips. Who taught you how to make lips?
Your makeup is terrible.
Your makeup is terrible. Anybody watching Drag Race? What do we think?
Oh yeah, Drag Race. Oh, the fashion photo review was on.
Fashion
today,
photo review.
where the drag queens from other seasons rate the drag queens that are on this season. Raja and Raven. You toot it or boot it. I feel like I should have put the lips somewhere else, but there's only so many pine cones.
I just hot glued my fingers together.
Here, I'm going to show everybody.
Ow!
Okay. So, I don't know if you all can see it. Here, I'll try to sit and get in front of it. That's mine. Isn't he cute? He's got a little pom-pom nose and head.
Here, show mine while you're up there, would you?
But you have like a nice pedestal. I like your hair. That's Derrol's. What's her name?
I think it's a boy.
Is it a boy?
I think it is.
Name?
I don't know.
Or he's non-gender. What's his pronoun?
They.
His pronoun.
Pine. I'm going to color the feet black. So
That's
it'll match
cute.
a little bit better. Pine cone friends.
Punching bag.
Well, I'll definitely have to do a little work after this. The hair's kind of sparse. Yours is very alien-esque.
He's very alien-esque.
Mm-hmm.
I love that he stands up too. I didn't have to mount him on. Oops. I love that he stands up too, and I didn't have to mount him on something.
But that's part of the fun. It makes it like a...
Yeah, the flower's cute. I like the fact that you did actual hair. I didn't think about that.
That's the whole reason I grabbed this jar from Chanel. I've saved this
Chenille from Chanel.
chenille from Chanel. Yep.
She has chenille from Chanel.
I saved this to be hair for something eventually. I didn't know what it was going to be, but now I do.
We are at 58 minutes, Derrol.
What?
My time flies. I feel
It
like I was
does.
going to talk about or do something else, and I can't. Yeah. Can't remember.
Well, that's good because I feel like I was a little bit worried that we were running on fumes and not gonna
It's
make.
always hard to do these crafts because I don't want to bore everybody, but I also want to,
Yeah,
have
'cause
something fun to do.
I have a lot of projects, but they're all like you got to be right here and you got to be in the moment doing them.
I keep biting my lip.
Quit it.
I know.
We're both not gonna have any lips left after this.
Yay! Another successful craft.
Pine cone friends.
Here, put it right there.
Here, I'll put that over here.
Cool, everybody. Well, another successful stream. Our
That
20th one.
Hello. That top actually goes on this thing.
No, thanks, James. We're trying. Keeping busy during all this craziness.
The next craft that we're going to do is going to be a complete surprise 5 minutes before we go on, so it doesn't get shot down.
Even to Derrol.
Hey, I had something planned up until about an hour before, and then you're like,
I'm sorry.
maybe we should do something else.
I didn't think doing a different version of the same thing we already did was good.
But we haven't used construction paper.
We used white paper. What's the difference?
That wasn't paper. It was vinyl.
Oh, sorry. White vinyl.
It was vinyl on plastic. And today we were going to do... It's very Matisse. Do you know who Matisse is?
I do know Matisse.
So we could do... And you were like, people wouldn't hang that up in their house. People hang
They
Matisse up.
did. I will say they turned out better, more... oh, it's right here. They turned out better than I thought they would. But I still didn't think we needed to repeat it with color.
It wasn't. It was a different project altogether.
That's for episode 46.
You forget.
Or recycling.
We're on lockdown, and I am not Michaels.
But we have a lot, and you can be more creative.
True.
Look what we came up with today in like 10 minutes.
Excuse me. It took me 2 hours to gather all of these items together.
All right. Okay, everybody.
Pat said it's fun to watch. Thank you.
Well, I thought about decoupage, but I don't know. Like, how do you need Elmer's glue? Like, how does that work?
I have Elmer's glue.
You know, it's funny. And I just think about Rosie O'Donnell when I think about decoupage because...
Why?
Because she was like really big into it. And I watched The View for a long time. I haven't watched it in at least a year, but she was on there at one point, and like all she talked about was how she would decoupage with her kids.
I don't feel like I can see Rosie O'Donnell doing that.
It was one of her things. It was her thing.
I've actually thought about doing paper mache too, Cheryl. I'm gonna see if I have.
What's the difference?
What?
Paper mache and decoupage. Decoupage is like putting like newspaper or magazine stuff right on with glue and then pasting it over. Mm-hmm. But paper mache is more sculpting.
It's like you can make it like out of newspaper and water, Elmer's and water. Yeah, Elmer's and water.
Okay. I don't know if we have any glue.
Do I have glue? Of course I have glue.
You just said I'm not Michael.
Well,
just checking.
I can't be like busting out all these random crafts. I gotta stay close. I gotta stay close to what I got.
Here, we have a piñata. Tie him up in the ceiling fan and beat him for a while.
You gonna eat a jelly bean today?
Nope.
Rude.
Derrol is though.
Rude. True.
True.
Art said decoupage is a funny word, so maybe that's why Rosie liked it.
Well, she always did it. Like,
did she do the flinging thing? The flinging of the koosball? Who did that? Remember?
Oh yeah, she used to do it on her show.
Yeah, that was fun.
When she had a talk show. That was eons ago.
A plague mask would be cool, Ross. I actually have 2 plague doctor masks, and I've thought about wearing them out. Or making Cory wear them out.
Yeah, we should get Anderson as a special guest. Our friend Anderson makes masks and
out of acrylic
clubwear, kind of cool, fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fun. We should call him and say, "Hey, get on here,
right?
Sell your stuff." Speaking of selling stuff, part of what I was up last night doing was signing up as an Amazon affiliate. So I'm not asking anybody to buy anything, but if somebody was thinking about buying something and they wanted to, and they clicked on my link in the description of the YouTube, you can actually get me 10% of whatever you buy.
What does that mean? What are you doing?
So Amazon has a program where they have affiliates. So if John the other day asked what we're using to do this live stream, and I said what I do, and I just put it in the description with a link that when people click on those links and they buy stuff, it'll give me 10% of the cost of that. That not out of their pocket, but out of Amazon's pocket for being the one to turn them on to it. So
you do that a lot already.
That took me some time last night. I was also doing that until 3 a.m. But
what I used to do was cheese boxes and old hat boxes, decoupage with ribbon, old wallpaper. Ooh, that sounds cool.
That does sound cool.
You wanted to do something with boxes.
Oh, so yeah, and I'll come up with a video tomorrow to explain a little bit more about where it came from. But there was a guy on Potato Jet, if anybody knows him. He's a tech guy.
Potato Jet?
Potato Jet. He says he came up with that name because he knew nobody else would have it.
That's pretty true.
So he got bored in the beginning of this whole quarantine thing, and out of random boxes they had around the house, they made clothes and like outfits and stuff.
Oh, I'm into that.
So I thought it was kind of fun, but we don't have that many boxes.
I like to make castles out of boxes, and Cory puts up with it for a little while, but then all of a sudden they disappear.
Go get the one that you have in there for Rhonda.
I'm barricaded in here.
That's true.
Right now.
He makes them for the cats, and they actually like them.
The one that I made is a really simple one. It's just it has a little hole in the front, and then there's like a little window cut on the side with little 4 panes of window that you can look out of.
A tray from Goodwill, cut out cards and do a tabletop, or a tray from Goodwill.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Okay. Cool. Thanks. All these ideas. I love it.
Art saying haiku. Haiku would be fun.
That would be fun. I'm not okay. I probably could be. I'm shy. You probably don't know that about me.
My one friend was like, "Oh, is that the guy that's always behind the camera when you're in all your pictures?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's him."
I'm a behind the scenes kind of person, so for me to get up and do charades is a lot. I mean, this is a lot.
We will be doing charades very soon. Since you're not doing the jelly bean, we're going to play charades.
No, we're going to ask.
And we're going to make the people guess.
We're going to get our viewers to zoom in, and we're going to put it behind and let everyone else do it.
What?
I don't want to do it. Hey, what am I?
I think it will be hilarious. You're always talking about ratings.
I am not. When have I ever said that? He's making shit up.
I am. But on that note, Cory would like you to share these videos on your pages if you guys would. Say your spiel.
I didn't have a spiel.
You do. You're like, share it and we want 1,000 followers and we can get ads or whatever you usually say.
Oh, well, I said that once. I'm trying to grow our YouTube channel, our YouTube channel.
Art subscribed to mine recently.
So yeah, Art. We just need more people to actually subscribe, and because I need 1,000 people 1,000 subscriptions and at least 4,000 view hours. So we're working on it, but
I'm in full support of the improv art. Cory's not, however.
I'll sit here and I'll judge Derrol when he does it.
After I do it, he'll be like, "That is not how you do a cat."
That sucked.
You'll be like the puppets on.
It's not a trigger word. I just don't want to do it.
I'm surprised you want to do this because you're in front of the camera.
I can sit here and I don't have to try to act something out or.
Yeah. We are on show 20, so that'll be the next craft segment.
I just, I'm shy.
You're shy. You're shy. Kurt's shy.
4 or 5 years old, packing boxes. Been burning candles. Almost burned the house down.
Oh no!
No. I think I burned a house down when I was a kid.
What?
Mom, was that my fault?
Why do I not know this? Oh, Ross said we're both great on camera. Thank you, Ross.
Thanks, Ross. When are you going to be our special guest, Ross?
We do need to have somebody up in the corner over here. We're
working on it. We're gonna wear down one of you. Yeah, there's a story there. I don't know the story. I was young.
My house almost burnt down, but it's because it got struck by lightning. Our barn got struck by lightning, and my poodle Ralphie woke us up, barking at my window.
My dog Debbie.
Debbie?
Yeah, she followed me to the grocery store, right, Mom? There's a story. I'll get the story from my mom and I'll share it later. But yeah, if I didn't burn it down, I just escaped it being burned down because I went to the grocery store with my dog.
Oh.
I didn't burn down, but caught fire.
Oh, that reminds me, Cheryl. I have a fish that's name is Cheryl, and I think of you every time I feed her in the morning and say, "Here you go, Cheryl."
Which fish is Cheryl?
She's by the front door. She's the little girl Beta.
Oh, the little Beta.
Yeah, her name is Cheryl.
I get lost in all these. You know how many pets we have? Like, there's no friggin' way I can remember all these names. Was it Penelope or was it?
Listen, we have 2 chickens. They are very distinctly different looking. One's comb is flopped over, and you still can't remember their names.
It's because I don't stop and look at them and think, okay, I need to remember that this one's comb is flopped. So this one's Penelope, and I just have to remember because Derrol's going to ask me later which one pooped on the floor.
Sometimes I ask him just because I know he's not going to know, because he never does.
They're both the same color. They both.
Charlie is browner than Penelope for sure.
Oh, we're working on that too. There's going to be a segment once where we're going to actually work on a segment where we go around like I did today, and show the fish tank. Like, oh my God, it's buried.
Unfortunately, I can't give an actual count because I don't know how many fish are in this tank because I believe I counted over 150 when I transferred them into this tank. Yeah, you can definitely tell you fed them because they're all out.
So normally, we're gonna do more of this.
Yeah,
I just have to remember to do it during the morning while we're.
You're gonna have to. Can you put a night camera on my Halloween crabs so people can see those? Those are very cool, but they come out at like 2:00 at night.
I still have that security camera. Oh no, I don't. I took the infrared sensor off of it and put it on one of the other ones. We'll work on it though. It is fun. I love Beta too. Beta fish.
They are little cuties.
All right, Ross. I'll call you later. We got to get you to do it.
What that means is I'm not going to do it.
He'll do it. I thought you meant me for a minute.
No. Ross means when he says I'll get back to you on that, that means no.
All right, everybody. We're at 1 minute and 11.
1 minute.
I mean, 1 hour and 11 minutes. I almost said in 11 seconds. I think we're gonna go, unless you guys want us to stay on here, and I'll go grab another beer. Because mainly want to go because I'm out of beer.
Oh, I see how it is. Yeah, it's very difficult art. Even when because I transferred them into this tank recently because I took them from a 40 to a 60. And I was running them across the room to get them into the new tank.
It was quite a thing.
It took me hours.
He had such a problem with the original tank they were in. There were just too many of them.
Well, they couldn't sustain. I mean,
right. It just kept getting cloudier and cloudier, and then for like
I was changing
weeks,
the filter like every day.
It just became too much. Bye, Kaya. Love
Bye, Kaya.
Thanks for the shirt or the sweater. I love it.
But they like this new setup.
Art's gonna pour more. Okay, I'll stay on. We're just sitting here shooting the stuff.
But are people gonna stay on and watch?
Well, if Art's here, I would love everyone else to stay, but as long as we have a person or two.
Oh, Cheryl says she'll stay on too.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go get another beer.
Give me another one too.
All right, let's do that. We often talk about staying on, but we're like, who's gonna care? Who's gonna watch? Hold on.
I wish there was a way that we could get everybody. I mean, Zoom, yes.
Well, we can.
But
we just have to get them to do it.
I know, but I mean, I wish there was like a easy way to do it. If you're still making these awesome videos when I move into my new place, I'll be a guest for sure. We will be, Ross. Once this quarantine is over and we actually resume our jobs again, it might not be every day. If it is, it would to be later. It would probably be 7 o'clock our time because that would allow for me to get home and us get set up. But definitely once a week after that, or Saturdays and Sundays or something like that. We're unsure. It keeps changing a little bit every day. So, and these I am obsessed with keeping jars. So I have 7,000 jars.
A bazillion jars.
But I always do good things with them. Like when I save them, I always have in mind to do these little things. What are you doing there? Oh, I thought you were putting the beer on your.
No,
the mic's on your beer.
It's hard to look up there and
Stella.
get stuff in order.
Pat's still here.
Kaya, hi mom.
Kaya left, didn't she?
Good. Kaya, did you really leave? I have a question if you're still here. Or anybody actually that knows. But so the other day when I was at Smart and Final, of course I have been looking for alcohol or sanitizer or anything that will disinfect things in a strong manner. Well, I don't want
in a strong manner.
It's like those Clorox wipes and all those are great, but I want something as few chemicals that's going to do the job.
Vinegar is good for that.
Vinegar can work, yes.
We have a lot of vinegar.
No, I don't want to smell like vinegar all day. It's like, you eat too much curry. That's gross. I just bought a whole bunch of curry too, so I'm going to be cooking with it. So
yum.
watch out, Derrol.
I love curry.
I do too.
I actually just pour curry on my pizza slices
So I
sometimes.
found this at Smart and Final, wishing I had bought a couple more of them. It's just a squirt bottle of hydrogen peroxide. I can't read it right now. 3% hydrogen peroxide. Is this effective for kind of just spraying on hands, doorknobs, things like that?
Actually, let me see that.
I don't know. I kind of did a little reading on it, and I found that it can be effective, but I think I read something like it has to be like 4 or 6%, and this is 3. Just asking. I don't want to start spraying it everywhere if it's not going to do anything.
Cheryl, you should do crafts with us one day. We are going to start in the near future, hopefully.
Oh, here it is.
Posting stuff ahead of time so that you guys can do stuff with us if you want. I sprayed some on my arm where I lost a chunk of skin a couple days ago.
Well, we wanted to post what we're doing a week ahead of time. So that's going to take some time.
I was saying
on our part.
when you were gone, that we might do that. We'll still continue to do this even after the quarantine stuff is over, but it might be not every day.
Actually,
it might not be every day.
It may not be at 5 o'clock. It may
be at
not
7
be
o'clock.
every day. We don't know what that's going to look like right now, but here's where we are today. Maybe add some hydrogen peroxide to the mixture. Well, this is. Oh, I get you. Add more. We do have more right now, right? Because that I have not even found that in the stores. Seriously, I mean, it's ridiculous how bare the shelves are still.
I looked for my spare bottles of alcohol that I use for preserving stuff too, and I used it all.
But this was only like $1.80 or something. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's something. Derrol gave me a fish tank bacterial killer to use.
It was for people that have reptiles to spray on their hands. It's a disinfectant. So I made him spray that on his shoes. Did you spray it on your shoes when you got back in the car?
I did. I sprayed it up. It stopped working actually. So I got a couple squirts out of it on my hands. It smells really good. It's got tea tree oil in it.
It's really good.
Other stuff. I almost bought on Amazon the other day a big bottle of pure tea tree oil. It was $20. And I thought if I can use that and at least, get some kind of assurance out of it that it'll do something, that I'd feel comfortable with that to smell good instead of smelling like vinegar or...
You cleaned off your desk with bleach before the show, and I almost puked when I was standing in here.
Well, I thought you were puking because of me.
Well, that too.
Yeah, tea tree oil is amazing, and I use it a lot, but I don't have like a really strong concentration of it. So I might actually still get that on Amazon. I mean, I'm spending money like I have it.
There's $40 right there.
That's true. I need so many things for the things that are coming up that I just have to. I need Ethernet cables. Like I just discovered last night, I don't have Ethernet cables to do this project that I'm doing. And I was like, oh great, now I have to go buy more stuff. It's always something. Nikki Cutchins.
She lives in Maine.
What was that? I know that name. I like how they're disappearing now. That didn't used to happen.
Oh, Ross puts it in his diffuser.
Ooh, well, I just had to throw a diffuser away, Ross. I'm really bummed, and that is not something I could justify buying right now. But mine broke, so I'm really bummed.
Did you get mad at it and throw it across the room?
No, it just stopped working. It got all gummed up and stopped working. And those, I tried to clean it quite a bit because I hear those can grow bacteria in them too. Careful with tea tree and animals. Sometimes it bothers them. True. And we have, Rhonda is a little more tolerant of most everything, but Worthy, on the other hand.
You look at Worthy wrong and he twitches for 7 hours.
Like, yeah. And then it's like scamper around the house, darting and trying to escape himself.
You probably remember how Worthy gets weird, huh, Ross? He's still that weirdo that he always was.
He's super cute, but...
He is.
He's definitely got some issues.
Right before the show, he was in here screaming at us at the top of his lungs. Was like, not during the show, mister.
He got kicked out. You're out of here. He's a good kid.
He is.
I feel like I'm feeling restless in front of the camera right now, so I apologize. I feel like I need to be doing something instead of just sitting here staring at it and talking. But
I wondered what you were planning on.
I'm getting fidgety.
How you were planning on keeping the people entertained here. Maybe you should do those jumping jacks.
I think they're already entertained. We don't have to just stand here and talk. Or sit here and talk.
To me, everything he does is instantly forgivable. That's true. He does get forgiven easily. Unless it's when Cory comes back from vacation.
Oh.
Then he doesn't get forgiven for several days.
No, he pees all over my stuff.
He doesn't like it when Cory leaves. Bye, Cheryl.
Bye, Cheryl.
What change has been toughest to adjust to? Art is asking. What change, like with this?
Yeah, with what, Art? And I'm curious what you're up to these days too, by the way.
Thank you for tuning in, Cheryl.
Thank you. Bye. Like, just with this whole being this close for 4 days now? I mean, we're always in close proximity, but good night.
Good night.
It's 24 days, right?
I don't know.
God, why am I losing track every day?
I haven't left
Like,
since.
I count every day and then I can't remember. So, what's today? The 8th?
The 14th
I
was
keep
the...
spreading it one more day.
Yeah.
7, 14, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. That's
Crazy.
not right, is it?
Yeah.
Wow. 26 days. Been to the grocery store 3 times and that's all I've done.
Your mom has ferrets?
Ooh, I like ferrets.
I love ferrets.
I didn't like having ferrets, but I do like ferrets.
Yeah, he not only peed Ross in Cory's room, he vomited a whole bunch of times too.
Well, and he took a big dump under my bed.
Yeah,
the very back corner under my bed. And it's my bed is like up against both walls.
He wasn't very happy when he got back from
He
his
was
trip.
pissed.
No, I'm talking about you. Yes, I actually printed some stuff art, and I was like, this looks like art's work. And it was.
Oh, that's cool.
He's doing a little work for Beerfish, and I was like, this looks kind of like art's work, and it is.
Nice. Site design projects. Good for you, bud. Non-communication. Yeah. Right now is a tough time, dude. I'm having a tough time, too. I'm lucky I've got what I've got.
I've been staying on my emails, and literally... there's nothing coming in except junk mail into my emails right now.
Doing this.
It's crazy.
And I was just reading an article like shortly before we went on, how, even when other states release, like California, they're thinking is not going to. Like California, I don't know. I need to go back and read it like more. I kind of skimmed over it, but that people are already talking, senators and our House representatives, that California is going to be on this lockdown for a while.
Jesus, it's crazy. I mean, like I said the other day, my emails would come in a steady stream, and the 13th, which I thought the other day was Friday the 13th. Isn't that weird? It was like my last day of work where we all abandoned ship.
Yeah.
And where everything was starting to shut down.
I didn't think about that.
I watched it stop.
Was it 13th?
Yes, it was Friday the 13th.
I feel like the 15th was Saturday.
You did a good job setting the files up, Art.
Oh, yeah, sure was.
Yeah.
And if you didn't, you would have heard of it.
I would have been like, hey. Minnesota's on lockdown only for 2 more days, Ross? That's crazy.
Only for 2 more days? Or are they assessing in 2 more days? Because that's what we did here. I mean, we had a date, and then they reassessed and then put us on for longer.
Mm-hmm. Art does really fun stuff. I like your work, Art. You always have very fun, colorful, fun stuff. Yep.
Uh-oh, did the fisher stop? The fishy stopped.
They've all gone into hiding. I got creeped out a minute ago because I was looking at the screen right here and I saw the reflection of me walk by in the tank and I was like, who's behind me?
It's you. So yeah, this is our kind of corner of the office here.
Ew, I hate this angle.
I don't know why you hate it so much. The microphones are new, which you guys probably know because you were both here. I think there's just 2 people left. You're both here yesterday. Yeah. What else?
Let me see here. Abel likes crazy and I do that well.
Are we stopped here?
Beerfish. I was actually missing Beerfish quite a lot the other day. I love their...
What's Beerfish?
It's on Adam. Have you not been there?
Mm-mm.
It's
I don't eat out ever.
It's seafood too, but you don't really do seafood.
I like seafood. I just don't eat it a lot.
But they have a fish and chips burrito that is the bomb.
Ooh, that does sound good.
And I get it every time. I say I'm going to get something new every time, and I don't.
No, I would probably get that too.
You done?
Oh, I'm not done. I just don't, like, yeah, what do we talk about?
I gotta skedaddle. Ross has to skedaddle.
All right. I think we're going to go too.
Bye, Ross.
It's a lot. And we're almost an hour and a half here.
That's been our longest
I
one.
think it's way by far.
That's good.
Well, it was fun talking to you guys.
Yes, it was.
I saw Art. Art, last time I saw you was at El Zarape. I was on the patio. You came by and said hi. And before that, it's been at least another year or so. So, hi. All right.
Thanks for joining us again today, guys.
It was fun.
We'll be back here in the same area.
It was the longest
tomorrow.
show ever. Oh my God. What are we thinking? Thanks for sticking around.
Yes. Good night, Pat.
Bye,
Good night,
Mom.
Art.
I love you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Art. Bye, everybody else who's still here that we can't see. Chowder.
Chowder. Cheers.